Golden sunlight spills over the cobblestones of Morelia, a city where history isn't just told, it's lived. The streets hum with music, laughter, and the scent of tamales, while the world moves around us. The road ahead twists, winding through mountains, leading us towards something incredible. The Monarch butterflies, migrating 4,500 kilometers to the very trees their ancestors once clung to, are waiting. Every mile a new adventure, every turn a new story, because we got nowhere to be and everywhere to go. We didn't expect to fall in love with Morelia. Maybe that's because no one really talks about it the way they do with Oaxaca or San Miguel. But the moment we arrived, we knew we were somewhere different. One thing that quickly stands out in Mexico, no matter if you are on a toll road or waving through the city traffic, there's always someone offering something. A splash of water on the windshield or a bundle of flowers. How do you like the traffic?
Yeah, it's really interesting here. It's quite a difference. We thought it's gonna be like a small town. When they said Morelia is a small little town, it's like Mulegé, you know? But it's a little bit bigger than Mulegé.
Just a tiny bit?
And traffic is chaotic. I was driving in Napoli, in Italy, and Napoli was a bit chaotic, but this is something else. But I like it somehow.
This is the place we are trying to sleep tonight in the city. So we found this place in Overlanding.
Yes. And that's nice here. He was really happy that we are from Overlander. Overlander, see? So it's really nice to have a place in the middle of the city, and it's safe. And yeah.
And Nacho wants to go out.
Nacho wants to go out.
Models.
Yes, yes.
After tucking Willie in for the night, it was time to hit the town. But first, dinner. Because let's be honest, we walk better when we are fed, and less likely to get hangry at each other. Morelia is a city carved from pink stone, a living museum of colonial architecture, with over 200 historic buildings that earned it a spot on the UNESCO World Heritage List. Stretching gracefully across the city for nearly 2 kilometers, the Morelia Aqueduct is made up of 253 perfectly carved pink stone arches. Built in the 18th century by Bishop Fray Antonio de San Miguel, it was originally constructed to bring fresh water from the hills into the growing city. Shadows stretch across the cobblestones as the sun dips low, throwing gold down the very street we turn onto. Shop windows glowed, faces warmed in the light, and Morelia moved around us, alive, glowing, unbothered by time. Rising from the heart of Morelia, the cathedral is impossible to miss. Twin towers of soft pink stone catching the light just right at every hour of the day. Built over 80 years, it blends Baroque drama with quiet elegance.
It's big, but here in the middle of it, it feels like a very small city. I think, you know, with the small streets and the colorful houses. So I like it.
What we love most is that Morelia wears its history with ease. The buildings may be centuries old, but the city pulses with life. Students laughing on the cathedral steps, guitars strumming from shaded plazas, and the scent of tamales mingling with fresh pan dulce as vendors pass by. On our way back, we stumbled upon something unexpected: Danza en el Parque. A lively fiesta happening every Friday and Saturday night. The park was alive with music and laughter, but what really stood out was the crowd. Elderly couples dressed to impress, gliding across the dance floor like they were 20 again.
She's coming back with some very nice goods. Hola.
Breakfast
Muy
for the
bien.
gentlemen.
Muy bien.
Yeah, we have tuna empanadas.
Tuna empanadas. Okay.
And then we have chocolate muffins and nut muffins and something with the yellow cream inside. Remember? I got that for you already.
Ah, is it vanilla something?
Yeah, something like
maybe.
that. Yep, pero nada vegano.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Sí.
So, and we're gonna leave Morelia now. This spot was really nice because I paid now 135 pesos,
Okay.
which is something like $7. Not a lot, and we came here yesterday at 4 and now it's 8:30 and we're leaving. So we paid 135 for the night. So I'm gonna link you the Overlander spot in this one because it's really nice. You have only like 15 minutes walk to the nice places that you already saw yesterday. And yeah, hit the road.
Next. It was very quiet.
It was yeah. It was really quiet. I mean, at the beginning, I mean, it's Friday. Today is Saturday. Yesterday was Friday evening. So at the beginning it was a bit loud because of the traffic, but
and
not
music.
but not bad.
No.
I was expecting much more from a city like this, but it was really good, really nice, really calm. A really clean toilet.
Yes.
It was cleaned. Everything was like picobello.
Yes. And today we are going to see the Monarch butterflies,
Yes.
who migrate 4,000 kilometers from Canada to the States all the way to Michoacan.
Michoacan. See?
Yes, because they won't survive the cold winter up north. So
Yes.
I hope we are going to be able to see them because they are only here from November until end of March.
Yep.
And it's
End of
end of
March.
March.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yeah.
keep your fingers crossed for us.
Sí. Muy bien.
Vámonos.
Vámonos. Muy bien. Muy bien.
It took us 3 hours to cover the 160 kilometers between Morelia and El Rosario. But the real adventure began in the final stretch. The road twisted into the mountains, narrowing with each turn, snaking to sleepy villages where dogs dozed in the sun and smoke curled from the rooftop chimneys. It climbed steep and sharp, clinging to the hills like a ribbon.
Hola.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
How are you feeling?
Dying.
Yeah. Why?
Muerto. Because of the height.
3,000 meters above sea level.
And
Yeah.
we are hiking 3 kilometers up.
Yeah, and it's super warm outside. And I'm dizzy.
It's kind of.
Send help.
It's not so hard.
My husband is not very supportive at the moment, so I might need to bury him here with the mariposas.
No.
See?
Just a little hike on 3,000 meters above sea level. The special thing is, today we were at 1,500 maybe. So we were driving up to 3,000, and I think you're gonna feel the difference in height. But it's okay. Not so bad.
Yeah.
You people
Stalkers.
walking up to see the mariposas.
Yeah, beautiful out here.
Hopefully, they're still here.
Yeah, just right in time before they leave. I think
They
they go
leave.
back up north, right?
Yeah.
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 The monarch butterfly is one of the most fascinating travelers in the natural world. Every year, these delicate creatures make an epic migration, up to 4,500 kilometers from Canada and the northern US, all the way to the mountains of central Mexico. What's even more incredible? It takes 4 generations of monarchs to complete the full round-trip journey. The ones that reach Mexico are called the Methuselah generation. They live up to 8 times longer than their parents and grandparents, just to make that final leg south. And somehow, despite never having been there before, they return to the exact same trees their ancestors once clung to.
Good morning. So we are still at 3,000 meters here, and the night was pretty cool. I mean,
And cold.
pretty cold. That's what I meant. Cool, cold. It was like between 0 and 5 degrees.
We had to turn on the heater.
Yeah, because it's just more comfortable. You know, we're getting old. I mean, some of us. Yeah. And today we are driving towards. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we are having some difficulties at the moment because
To find out.
we haven't quite arrived on the mainland, like bodily arrived, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
until now all the distances that we drove were pretty far, even though it's maybe just 280 kilometers, but it's like
It felt like really a long distance.
yes.
And I mean, in Baja we had like this balance. We know where to stay, and we had like places that we could stay for a couple days, and it was pretty safe. I mean, and now we're here. You just have to adjust. Like you have to find a new balance. You have to find a new way how to find camp spots and safe spots. And especially here in this region, they say it's not so safe at the moment. So we have to be a little bit more cautious about picking our spot and stay somewhere and yeah. So takes a moment to, and we are now here since 1 week, and yeah, it takes just a moment to find the new balance and adjust. Yes. Yes. So enjoy the next steps.
2 days later, we figured out why I had been struggling on that hike. Turns out, I caught norovirus. Just a cherry on top of the adventure. Happy times, right?
We want to take a moment to say thank you. Every like, share, comment and subscription help us reach more people, and we are so grateful for each of you. A special thanks to those supporting us through Super Thanks. Your generosity keeps this journey going. Thank you for being a part of our story.